Welcome back to Nintagious. I'm jumping the gun a little bit here. The episode of the first 30 that's showcasing this game is probably not going to air for another couple weeks, if I had to guess. But I'm kind of at the end of my day here, but I'm not quite ready to go to sleep. I kind of just wanted to record something. Hold on, I feel like the game is kind of loud. Let me check on that really quick. But I kind of wanted to record something before I went to sleep. Or I wanted something to do before I went to sleep. Let me put it that way. But I don't quite have enough time to do much. I didn't want to, like, get into a game like, say, Diablo 3, because I would put a lot more time into it than I have. I probably have, like, an hour at most. I probably shouldn't even give it an hour. But I decided I wanted to play a little bit more of this. I actually poured a bunch of hours into... I'm gonna upgrade this really quick, by the way. Yeah, let's just max it. Yeah. Oh, okay, so that's what gives us access to the next tier. Okay, cool. I'll worry about that when I have more points. I put a bunch of hours into Vampire Survivors tonight and got all caught up on achievements there, which, if you play Vampire Survivors, you know that that's a futile effort, because in, like, 2 days, they're probably gonna put more content and more achievements into the game, and I'm gonna have to do it all over again. But it was something I was pretty behind on, so I wanted to get that done, especially before potentially jumping into playing more of this. And since that's out of the way now, I decided to play some of this. And I figured, why not record it? I guess is what it comes down to. You never know what's gonna happen, so I figured, what the hell, let's do it. Get in like an episode or two maybe before I hop in bed for the night. Which it's a term I use loosely, because as many of you know, I'm quite nocturnal. So when I say for the night, I mean for the day, but it's still sleeping. You know, it's weird phrasing. It's just. It's 10 a.m.-ish. If you're an adult functioning on a normal schedule, just pretend that I said 10 p.m. and then there you go, you get it. I'm kind of regularly shocked when people are like confused when I say that I'm on like a third shift schedule, and it's like just like add or subtract 12 hours and then there you go. You got it. Whenever they're like, hey, could you do something at like 2 o'clock in the afternoon? And I'm like, no, I'll be asleep. And they're like, what do you mean you'll be asleep? Okay, if I were to ask you to do something at 2 o'clock in the morning, how would you react? It's the exact same thing. It's simple. Anyway, I definitely haven't played this game enough yet to know, like, how to build. I like the magic dagger though, so we're gonna take it. It's as simple as that. Look at that. It just goes, man. I like it. I'm a little hesitant to go hard on the summon builds in this game, because at that point you're kind of making it that your summons are doing all the damage instead of like your guns, and at that point you might as well just be playing Vampire Survivors, I guess is kind of how I feel about it. I guess if we're going a summon build, I'm gonna get the egg. So again, this won't air until after the episode of the first 30, obviously. So if you watched that, I think we did like 3 runs in that episode, and the run at the end I finished after I cut the episode. I think I did one more episode after that, and then that was it. I don't think I did any more after that. Like I said, I kind of wanted to get the Vampire Survivors stuff done first. I do like magnetism. We're gonna go ahead and take that. So like I said, I don't really have an idea of what I'm doing yet. I don't even remember what the run I did after that was. I think the last run I tried on the episode of the first 30, episode 0, if you will, Maybe I should have called the series Episode 0, come to think of it. Oh well, too late for that now. I think the last one I tried was, like, let's actually try to make our gun better. Pickup range, every XP pickup has a 10% chance to refill 1 ammo. We might as well take the ghost friend, right? If we're going on summons here? I think that makes sense. I think the summon build is the first build I tried. Again, I feel like it's kinda silly, because I might as well just play Vampire Survivors instead if I want to not have to use my gun. But I don't know, let's go with it. Your dragon gains 8 damage every 60 seconds. This ability works even if your dragon is still in its egg. So I kind of mocked that during the first episode, but then corrected myself later. What that means is it's like it's a stacking buff, so they just get stronger over time, and they start with that, like, it starts building up now. I think I'm gonna go ahead and get the damage. You can take both branches of that upgrade tree. At first I wasn't too totally sure about that. I think this could potentially be good for episodic playthroughs. Is this a magic scythe in addition to the dagger? It seems like it could be pretty good. Oh, it is. I like it. Ow. What was I gonna say? I think roguelikes in general are pretty good for video content, because it's very easy to just be like 1 run per episode. Like, it's simple. You don't have to think about how long the episode has to be or anything. You just kind of go until your run ends, and then you're like, okay, that's it for this episode. It just kind of works pretty well, I think. We're gonna take extra summon damage. And it kind of works out because there's a fair amount of roguelikes that I would like to try and play more. Oh my god, I've never gotten hit by those things exploding, ever, until this run, and now I've gotten hit by them twice. There's a fair amount of roguelikes I'd like to play more of, and I just have a hard time finding the time for it. Because I feel like they typically don't stream very well, which maybe sounds crazy. Maybe I just have bad luck with them. Because I like watching people play stuff like this, so I don't know. Your bullets deal additional damage equal to 10% of your dragon's damage. That could be pretty good. I think I'm gonna take Watch and Learn. I feel like these upgrades kind of pay for themselves in a roundabout way. When did I pick up the dragon? How long do we have until this little bastard hatches? It's gotta be soon. My gun sucks. Like, it's not putting in good work right now. Yeah, let's take Dragon Bond. I don't know if that's actually gonna do anything at the moment. Ow! I didn't think that was gonna hit me. Let's grab you. Triple the effect of the next upgrade you take. We got this during episode 0 as well. Summon attack speed. That sounds pretty good. And it's going to be tripled, so it's going to be 150% attack speed. That's kind of silly. Yeah, let's do it. Oh, look at him go. dagger and the scythe are really going ham, too. I don't think I have to attack now. I think I can focus fully on dodging. I think they've got this kind of under control. Okay, dragon attack speed, probably a good idea. I wonder if... Will burn damage and the heal from the burn... Will those trigger from the dragons? Fireballs. I would assume. I think it's probably better to get this sooner rather than later, before we do anything else. Alright, there's the fucking boss that I don't think I've actually killed successfully yet. And the whole 1 hit point thing is not making me feel confident about it now either. Go. Oh, I think I did kill him before because I remember getting one of these before. Let's, ooh. I think I'm gonna take the hit points, actually. Which would, in theory, give me an extra hit, it would restore a hit point, so I like that. Bullet bounce, increase bullet bounce, reduce bullet damage, and reduce max HP. Don't really like it. Summon damage, summon attack speed, reload rate. That sounds like that's what we want. With the way we're building. So let's do it. Also, I killed the boss. When does the gate go away? Let me out. There we go. I guess it lasts for exactly a minute. Looks like. I hate everything at the moment. That scythe is putting in some work, though, let me tell you. Summon damage, summon attack speed, Ghost Friend now shoots towards where you aim. That last part doesn't seem good, but the other 2 parts seem amazing, so... I'm not doing a lot of shooting at this point, for better or worse. At the moment, I'd say that's for the better. It seems to be working out. It might not carry me for the whole run, though. We'll see. Actually, I have been having a lot of fun making recorded episodes lately compared to streaming. Streaming's still good, but just like with the way my schedule works right now, it's a lot nicer to just be like, hey, I can do recording whenever I want, is what it comes down to. Where I can wait until I have the energy, basically. Whereas with streaming, it's like, since I'm kind of on that schedule, and with the fact that like later night streaming on YouTube doesn't seem to be like that great of an idea, so at the moment is kind of like I have to force myself to get going, basically. And it's usually fun when I do it, so it's worth it, but... anyway, summon damage, Ghost Friend shoots 2 additional projectiles, or I could start picking up the fire. Increase bullet damage and fire rate by 50% when you get hit. This bonus lasts for 15 seconds. Why would you want that? That's just assy. Although, you know, that regeneration sounds fucking incredible. It's probably worth it just for that. I'm actually thinking about getting that, because that regen would be very handy. That might be something I should start investing in very early in the interest of getting that regen. Because as you've probably noticed before, if you're a long-time viewer, in most roguelikes, a lot of roguelikes kind of demand perfection as far as, like, not getting hit. And that doesn't... I don't do very well with that. I tend to just get hit a lot. I'm very careless. I don't really want the move speed, if I'm being honest. I guess I'll take the pickup range. I guess that's fine. This is probably the longest I've survived so far. But anyway, I tend to value HP regen in basically every roguelike I play, then. If they will allow me to get some. Some of them just won't give it to you as an option. They're just like, no, just don't get hit. And I'm not a big fan of games that are like, just don't get hit. I think they should allow some leeway for like bad shit happening. Because sometimes you try your best and you're still gonna get hit. You know what I mean? Okay, we have 2 magic daggers now. I love it. There's a lot of stuff flying around on screen. It's kind of hard to remember what I'm trying to dodge and what I'm not trying to dodge, if I'm being honest. I feel like the summoning build is, like, pretty good to, like, kind of learn your way around the game, though, because then you can just kind of... You don't have to worry about also shooting, is what it comes down to. I think we're gonna take the Vengeful Ghost. The fire's tempting, but, like... I also don't know if it's gonna work. So, I don't necessarily want to commit to that just yet. God, there's a lot of enemies all of a sudden. Something I maybe dislike about the dragon is it seems like he's shooting in very random patterns. I don't want that. Being larger sounds like a terrible thing that I would not wish upon anyone. I guess we're going to take the movement speed here. I'm not really a big fan of the other options. And hey, if it helps us to dodge stuff, that's good too. Look at this experience gold mine down here. Hello. So much. I guess it makes sense because there's a lot of enemies now. Pickup range after picking up XP, gain fire rate for 1 second. Well, I'm not doing a lot of shooting, so I think now is when I'm gonna finally commit to the fire. Is that gonna help us? I don't know. Will I know after we take it? I don't know. Maybe. I was trying to pay attention to the burning damage numbers to note how much damage it's taking, so that when I get the upgrade, I'll be able to tell if it's dealing damage. Does that make sense? Or if it's dealing more damage. Walk speed. What's the difference between walk speed and movement speed? Oh, walking is probably... That's when you're shooting. I gotcha. That actually sounds pretty useful. Not for this particular build. I'm probably going to take Summon Mastery. Why wouldn't I? It's kind of the name of the game right now. Okay, I think I did notice that burn damage was dealing 3 damage. So when we get the bonus burn damage, we'll see if that's applying to the dragon or not. Ew. I don't like that. Oh, there it is, burn damage. And I think that's what we want. Take it. Does someone want to... Oh, that's... Yeah, the burn's doing like 8 now instead of 3, so I would say that works. The heal might not be too good, because I don't think he's successfully putting burn up on a lot of enemies at once, as much as I wish he was. But, you know, we'll still get it once we have the opportunity. Something else that's kind of nice about a lot of roguelikes, I mentioned they're good for video content because the run's over and then you can kind of just be like, okay, let's go home. And a lot of them, actually, that burn's only doing 4 damage, but that's still more. There's also the bonus of a lot of them, the runs don't go very long. So it's easy to, like, the episode's not gonna, it doesn't run the risk of lasting, like, 4 hours or anything like that. Now, some of them, that's not the case. Enter the Gungeon, for example, I think even when you're, like, a master at that game, those runs tend to take a very long time. And don't get me wrong, the game looks, like, pretty awesome, but that was something that always turned me away from it, is that the runs are very long. Makes it, like, very intimidating. That was close. I hate what I just got myself into. That leaves burn behind us as we run. That seems like a pretty good idea, actually. Except that's not as long of a trail as I was hoping. By any stretch of the imagination. What is that? Is that a Pokemon? I think that's a Pokemon. Enemies must not be dying anymore because there's, like, no experience littered around. And it's not, like, gathered together in one spot. It's all, like, very scattered. I made a mistake. I'm amazed that this is working as well as it is. There we go. There's some nice experience. So I guess the trees knock you away, but they don't deal damage. They just bump you. That's what that looked like, anyway. I don't know if you can kill the trees. They take damage, but I don't think I've ever seen one die. Oh my god, this is getting hairy. I don't like this. I'm also kind of moving in one direction, which I disagree. I felt like I was sneaking past that enemy pretty well, actually. That was a pretty good run, though. It's probably, like, the best one I've had so far. And another bonus, that was about 20 minutes. But, since these are even shorter as far as run length goes, if I die early, it means we can do 2 runs, and I think we're gonna do that, even though that was like a pretty, we did make it pretty far there. I don't really like the sound of any of these. That elemental shield does not sound that useful. I guess the movement speed for picking up experience sounds like pretty good. Every 1500th enemy killed will drop an item that heals you for 1 HP. Reduce the threshold of enemy kills needed by 100 per rank. It's still every 1000 kills. How many kills did I get in that run? I mean, I get it. You don't want the healing to be so good that you're basically a god. And honestly, that is an issue that I think Vampire Survivors has. Like, the healing can be very, very strong in that. And sometimes if you stack enough healing, you can just walk through enemies and just pretend that they're not there. So you definitely don't want too much healing available. Bullet damage and summon damage. It's simple. Sounds good. Fire rate and reload rate. Bullets have a 2% chance per rank to inflict burn or freeze. I think we're just going to take the normal damage. That's fine. We might have enough. We do not have enough. We have enough to max it. You love to see it. Confirm. Oh, so only Shayna can reroll reroll the upgrades. 7 HP. Holy hell, girl. I was kind of wondering what the difference between the characters were. That's why I was taking note of that really quick. How much does this cost? About $13.50 for the first one. All right, yeah, let's do it. Let's do another one really quick. I got time. Fuck it. We'll try a different build. I don't know what the build is going to be, but we'll see what happens, I guess. I like the idea of like a crazy healing fire kind of build. But maybe I should try something different since we did have some fire last round, even though it didn't necessarily work. Let's do what we were going to do at the end of episode 0. Where we go full into, like, fire rate and damage to make our gun better. Let's go the exact opposite of the run we just had. Bullets have a 35% chance to inflict freeze for 3 seconds. Boss enemies are only affected by freeze for 0.3 seconds. Dragon Egg. Glare. Let's just take Magnetism. So I guess you can only re-roll once per level. I think that was a question I had during the during episode 0, where I was like, can you just like always do that? Like, what's the drawback? Yeah, we got the fire. There's also the electric one. I'm gonna take the HP nice and early, because I would like to get that regen one. So I know this is exactly not what I said we were gonna do, but work with me. One step at a time. Whittling them down. I'm gonna come back around here and get some of this. Bullet speed and reduced spread. I guess we're just gonna get... They're not giving me what I was looking for. I don't like the sound of Magic Lens, personally. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this. We'll ideally never see the buff part of it, but, you know. Nice. I'm definitely feeling like the lack of power already, though. Ooh. double shot. Let's say double shot. Sure. That seems good. I like that. Oh, now we're talking. Now we're talking. Nice, nice, nice. Here's this clown. I don't want giant. Shoot an additional bullet behind you? That sounds like it's gonna make my head hurt if I think about it too much. Oh, that sounds sick. I want that. That is obviously not an option, but I still want it. We're gonna go in on the fire here. Yeah, fuck that tree. It's on fire now. That was exactly why I wanted this. Nice, that explosion. Power shot could be good. Let's go with that. It's fine, we're fine. I think the fireball probably, yeah, I think that's the only one here that... I guess I have that ability to re-roll. I should probably be fishing for upgrades a little bit more. Look at all that burning, though. I love it. Let's grab you. Okay, triple next upgrade. Here's hoping it's something good. I guess I should really use the reroll on the next one. I really want to ensure that that's a good upgrade. I mean, that's a lot of burn damage. I think that seems perfectly fine. Although tripled giant seems really silly. I do not want it. I kind of want to see what happens. I mean, obviously you're going to get what, 6 HP. Your character's going to get 150% larger, but what, 48% slower, which is fucking awful. We'll take the fire. It's fine. I hate it. I really hate it. What hit me? Did I get hit by the electrical field? Oh, dude, actually, that bonus fire rate after getting hit is pretty sick. I'm not gonna lie to you. Yeah, give me the heal. That's what this is all about. That's the whole reason we're here. Nice shot. Nice. Yo, call experience, baby. Fire rate? Alright, we're getting somewhere. This still feels relatively unsafe, and I don't feel great about my life, but it's not going terribly. Reduced bullet damage, but increases burn damage. I feel like this might be a mistake, if I'm being honest. I don't know if the burn damage makes up that much of our DPS to the point where this is going to balance it out and make it, like, really good. You know what I mean? I think this might actually hurt us. But do I want to sacrifice... You know what? The piercing makes this one sound really sick. I hate everything. This one sounds way better. You know what? That seems pretty good. Let's take that. Yeah, now the shots are like right on top of each other. I don't hate this at all. I really gotta learn to reload when I'm, like, in situations like this. When I'm taking a break from shooting. Oh, whatever. I'm not quite used to, like, hitboxes yet, which maybe sounds idiotic, but... Reload rate and fire rate. I like enemies explode when into bullets when they die. That sounds fun. Oh. What have I done? Ah, no. Since I had to reload, that kind of screwed me up. I felt like I was in a good position there. It's just the reload got me. I liked that build. That was pretty fun. Oh, right, because that was tripled. I was like, why is there 3 of those? I don't understand, but it's actually quite simple. What do I want to use the rest of our currency on now? After shooting your last ammo, deal damage to all nearby enemies. This damage is equal to 20% of your bullet damage per rank. It seems pretty good. It probably pushes them away, too. After inflicting freeze or burn 50 times, gain 50% fire rate and reload rate for 1 second per rank. I don't really like the sound of these. This one and the elemental shield, because it sounds very unpredictable. Like, you never quite know when it's gonna proc. Unless you just get, like, a very good idea for feeling it out. Enemies take 3% extra damage per rank while within your vision range. I don't really like the sound of that either. It's probably going to have to be Aftershock. We can't afford any of them anyway, so I'm debating nothing at the moment. Why are these all red, by the way? Is that a good thing or a bad thing? Guess we'll find out sooner or later. I think that's going to be it for this episode. I was kind of hoping that that second run was going to go better, but... I'm probably not going to go super... Well, I guess it's pointless to say this, because for the usual, this won't air for a couple of weeks, so things will change a lot in those weeks, I'm pretty sure. At the moment, I'm not planning on going super crazy recording episodes of this, because I still have, like, probably close to 30 episodes of Mini Motorways and Diablo Immortal that still have to go up. So, I don't particularly need another playthrough at the moment. On the other hand, I am playing with the idea of, like, if I just keep recording all this stuff, I can put videos up, like, I don't know, 5 times a week or something. I already went from 2 a week to 3 a week to 4 a week. And that's including premieres. So I don't know. We'll probably do more of this at some point. And like I said, by the time this actually airs, I might have more episodes done already. Who knows? As per usual, we'll see how it's received as well. I'll see if you guys enjoy the show. I had a good time playing it, so I'm eager to do more. If I didn't have to, go sleep, I would probably do more right now. I would like to, but I need to go sleep, is the thing. I hate sleep. I love it, but it's also like, I could get so much more done if I didn't have to sleep. Anyway, excuse me. That will be it for this episode, though. So, like I said, I had a good time. I hope you did, too. If you did, don't forget to hit the like button. It helps to let me know that I should continue making more of this content. If you want to look out for more of this playthrough, you can also subscribe. That's also very handy and appreciated. But perhaps most importantly, thank you for watching. Because I guess the thing is you can only like the video once. And you can only subscribe to the channel once. But you get a thank you in every episode. How cool is that? Alright, that's cheesy as hell. Let's get out of here. Thank you again for watching. And I will see you guys next time. Take it easy.